Alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us on the sideline. After this one game on the road, the Jazz will head back home to Utah.
Yeah, and they're coming to this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Certainly not. And when you look at these two teams, they are very evenly matched. You know they'll want revenge tonight after losing the last game earlier this season.
He gets it in there. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Grant. KD can't get it to go. And here are the Thunder now. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Achua. For three, Beasley. That one's not going to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. Pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line.
That's his first.
While he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Durant can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's deflected. 4-on-3 break. Right side, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Durant, wide open, he fires. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
So it's the Jazz now after Oklahoma City gets the three. This one for three. Thunder with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team's curve.
Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Count it.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Kept alive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Kevin Durant. And the 3-ball is good.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
Grant outside. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Out to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's KD for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Plays it up and puts it in. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
It's good. 8 points for Williams.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clark with a wide-open look. Drains the three-pointer.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
The Thunder leading by 11. To the middle. Unloads from 9. It's hauled in by Achua. So it's the Jazz now. Thompson outside. Pass to Clark. A baseline J. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clark's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. And Williams, here we go. And it's good for 2. Williams has got 10 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's open. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Here's KD. Another shot. Again, the Jazz score.
Assisted by.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Out to the wing. The 3. No good that time. Jazz trailed by 11. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. My style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thompson outside. They double team KD. Clark for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Always on the attack, Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Towns with the defensive effort. The Thunder leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
To the wing right side. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City. To the left wing. Here's Wennington. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Wennington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dinwiddie outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Mitchell right side. Spins. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
They set the pick. Dinwiddie drives in. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. With the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Towns comes with a double team. Here's Hart. Bangs home the trifecta.
3.
Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Wennington. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Towns down low. Here's Wennington. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Wennington's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City. Nice move. And the rejection by Towns.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
1:25 left to play here in the half. For 3, Mitchell. A 3 ball. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hart with it. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Towns. It's deflected. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Towns at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
It's so obvious that Towns wants to learn and grow as a player. He's already an impressive force on the floor, but he's always looking for those little ways to up his level.
Johnson inside. Misses the step-back jump shot.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Dinwiddie with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the drive. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Utah foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Here's Durant. Off with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Durant. Takes the three. Rebound by Mitchell.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
KD a screen. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of...
Oh, what a play!
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's KD. Basket good. KD's got 16 points.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
No good there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here he goes.
The Jazz.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Six to shoot. And it's Beasley in the corner. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Achua. Not going to go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Stolen by Grant. From deep, Williams. They get the rebound. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
and doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Durant for three. Can't hit that one.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Thunder. Taking 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, KD. Driving in for 3. And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got 6.
There's that signature jumper. Klay Thompson with the picture-perfect mechanics.
Here's KD. And 10 coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for KD.
In this period, they're beating him, and he's feeling it.
Williams with a clean look. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Outside, KD. And the Jazz, another 3.
For 3.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
3 points.
And the Jazz, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams for 3. And no good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
The Thunder leading by 16. Williams attacking. Goes up again. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Jazz substitution.
Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 5. It's good from long range. Bay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
.152 left to play in the third.
Thunder foul. Number 6. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
5 to shoot. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Williams. Utah with the rebound. Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. Over Towns. Dinwiddie outside. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Crafty move. And Williams with the layup. Williams has got 21.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Gets it off. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Oklahoma City taking a 19-point.
Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Thunder leading by 19. Shakes him. Drives to the hoop.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Clark inside. And the rejection by Towns.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clark for three. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Back to Clark. Outside Durant. Lock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Wennington. No good from outside. And Durant launches from deep. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here are the Thunder now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Shots good by Mitchell.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
No good from Durant.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's Durant on the wing. And Durant gets double teamed. Back to Clark. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the inside. The dunk by Achua.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by the Thunder.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Driving to the basket. KD can't get it to go.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Sinks the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Clark into the lane. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defense. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
For three, Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 16 here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clark.
Thunder foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
No good on that
Line
one.
for the Jazz. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here now the Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. In the corner, Bay with it. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the start. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
And they get it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Back to Achua. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. From deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Number 6. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
No good from Clark. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Back to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Right side, Williams. From deep. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second
And that one
foul.
falls for Clark.
Shooting for Utah. 2 shots.
And so Clark nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the game. Now Williams. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they
많이 먹었어 beef 핏빛 my bling good oh boy MC 해머 전시장에 가면 차려줘 호미처럼 호미 화방 갈 때처럼 나 허기져 Show me the real money not that money를 아네 어디서 나한테 사기